Hi everybody, welcome back. I had to come up here and do a quick taza. I did it on Gavin Newsom because of everything that's going on right now in California. I just can't stop thinking about my sisters in California and my brothers in California out there. I mean, my spiritual sisters, you guys, and my spiritual brothers out there. You know, um, I do have friends and family there. Thankfully, they're okay. But I just want to come out here and just do a little reading for you guys. Uh, it's been pretty scary. It's no joking matter. Keep your phones on alert. Like I said before, for all of you viewers that are looking now that I did readings for you that live in California, I hope you guys heeded my advice. The same thing that I said to you a year ago, that's what they're saying now on the news. Don't go driving. Keep your phones on alert. Be careful. Take things easy. Take precautions. So, yeah. All right, so let me get started on this taza. Problems with the ground. I guess this is the water turning to mud here. This is the earth. Hold on. So this is like the earth here, but here is a person that's passed away. See the head, the arms folded, because of the issues there with the water and the earth. So obviously there are casualties, but the taza is what will happen. So there'll be more casualties. Here's a person evacuating, going to this building that they're being told as a message to evacuate. It's a message to go into this area, to this building. The building is full of supplies, money, papers, things like that, and supplies. There's more people in there, so probably more evacuations. The rain is going to keep happening, keep going, and more evacuations. Here is like some sort of monument high up on a cliff, round, like a round, with something round on top. It's like some sort of monument. They're going to use that so people can go find refuge there. So there's going to be people on top of there. This is boats. This is a boat right there. In the water. It's going to get to a point where people are going to, I'm sure it's happening now, but people are going to start rescuing their friends and families and neighbors, taking matters into their own hands, because it's going to be like the rescue is not going to get there in time, or they can't wait any longer for the rescue team, so people are going to start doing it themselves. So I see some sort of boat here. This is a person like in skis. So we're also going to see these probably youngsters just in skis coming out on the news, going through the water, just trying to save people. There's a person crawling here. Crawling, like swimming and crawling and then swimming towards some sort of little animal there. You see it? That's like the butt. They're like crawling and they're like gonna jump in, get this animal. There's a boat here. There's someone skiing right there. They're gonna need rescuers to come from different areas. There's people coming to help with the rescues that they're going to be needed there from other places. and they're going to bring supplies. Clear as day to me. See this person skiing, even has the knees bended. Here's a little boat. Also wanted to say that the places that are going to be affected, so you know that that says what will happen. So the new places that are going to be affected are cliffy areas, places where there are hills and cliffs and things like that. Particularly by water, maybe by rivers or by the ocean, places like that. We're going to see those places being affected later on in the news. And I think this is where all of that will be happening. Listen, take heed and be thankful. I know you guys in California, like I said, I had read for several people, and I think I just stressed them by telling them about this. Because usually they want to know if there's an earthquake. So I'm like, I don't see really earthquakes to make any significant thing in your life, any significant change in your life right now. But I do see a lot of water coming. You know, you might need to move, or you might need to be evacuated, or you might need to go somewhere for a while. But as long as you're alive, don't worry. Everything else is material. You know, you may get it back, or you may be able to move back to where you were living. So don't get discouraged. Just try to stay alive, stay safe. Like I told you guys, you know, the driving situation, that's where I saw a lot of the problems. People getting stranded while driving. Especially in mountainous, hilly, cliff-like places in California. When I did personal readings for people. So, yeah, now you see. Now you see what I told you. I know it seemed impossible because you guys were going through dry spells and through fires, but now you see. So when you have someone read the taza for you, sometimes you got to be brutally honest. You have to be brutally honest because this is what shows. You can see it for yourself here. And it's a way to take precaution, right? There's a saying in Spanish, guerra avisada no mata soldado. A war foretold does not kill soldiers. So let's say you know what's going to be happening, where it's going to strike, you can take preemptive measures. So this is what I wanted to do this taza. Particularly if you live like in a hilly or that sort of area, but everywhere in California, even the flat parts. But I see a lot of drama happening where maybe all these hilly places, a lot of like dramatic rescues are going to be performed there because people are going to think, oh, I'm high up, I can do this, I can do that. But what happens when you drive down? What happens when you drive down? You're going to get stuck. Here's another place, more evacuations in another area in California. More, someone else has passed away here. This is like a long, tall structure. This is a long, tall structure here. And there's like a kid here. And here's like an older lady. The older lady, like they put her in some sort of basket. You know those rescue baskets and they attach to a helicopter? There's going to be those rescues too. They're going to be sending, what are those people called? The I don't know. I gotta ask my husband, what's the word? You know those people that perform rescues? They're going to be coming from everywhere. Hawaii, New York, all these Texas, all these other states to help these people. You see this lady? You guys, going to learn to read it, to read the taza. This is like I'm looking at a picture to me. This lady like in some sort of basket, and here's the helicopter, here's the rope. You can even see the rope bringing her up. Here's that craft, like an airplane above here. and they're bringing her up. They're rescuing her from this structure. And there's a little girl, or a young girl here. And I think the older woman, we're gonna see all this in the news. She goes first. They take her up. Guys, see that? Clear as day. It's loud music here. Okay, so let's not forget that this is a Gavin Newsom cup. So here I see him. I see him right there. Very tall man. He's wearing some sort of, obviously a raincoat. But it's going to be extremely windy where he is. There's going to be wind coming in as well. I hope it's like not a hurricane. This strikes me as hurricane-ish. Here, see another boat at the bottom there. You see that? Boats look like little spaceships, like hovering. Right? This is like muddy water. That's him there. Wind everywhere. He looks like he had come from somewhere else, and he's bringing in money. There's like a debt. Obviously, he's going to get a relief package for California because there's like a debt of money. He's bringing in money and supplies and things like that. And he's bringing more rescue vehicles. I think that there's going to be like a huge water tank or a huge bus or huge water tanks. You know what those like? Those they look like tanks, like war tanks, but they're water. They're not weapons. They're like aquatic tanks. They're going to be rescuing people. Those I've seen those before, or buses rescuing a bunch of people everywhere, going from place to place, evacuating people. That's going to be needed there. And that's him again here, bringing in a bunch of money for California. It's going to come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 6 packages at least. With people helping from abroad, from other states, far away. And then unfortunately, after all this is done, you guys, it doesn't have to be like right away. It could be months apart or like a season or 2 apart. There's going to be another water thing hitting California again. Probably by the end of the year, early next year. Mid, late, or early next year. More water coming in. You know, the spring always brings a lot of water. The summer, the fall, that sort of thing. Seasons of water here. More evacuations, more of the same. So again, like I told you guys, please take precaution, have your phones on, waterproof everything. You know, we're over 300 million people. So most of us will not be affected by this. But there will be some of our brothers and sisters that will be affected. We have to look out for them. That's why I'm doing this reading. I'm not saying everyone listening here is going to be affected. But for those that are, that's the world to them. I just want you guys to be all right. I want you to be prepared, and I want you to be all right. It's not to distress you. It's just to warn you. I hope everyone's okay. I'm going to be praying for you. Look, I put in another candle. We'll let it burn now. We do prayers. I got my novena, my San Martin novena. We're going to do some prayers. We're going to do the Our Father for you guys. So, and also take matters into your own hands. Take precautions. And have water and all that, batteries and, food that, that doesn't spoil easily, things like that you can back up. And if you know that you're going to be getting flooded, leave before it happens. Take your animals with you, obviously. Don't wait till the last minute. So, all right, you guys, you know, take good care. I'll be back next week. We're driving down. We're driving 12 hours out. We have a relative that's in hospice, and we're going to be driving out tomorrow, and we're going to come back on Monday. It's going to be a very exhausting weekend. But as soon as I get back, I will try to touch up again on this, and I'll probably do it on. Let me see her name. Not her name. Carla Nemeth. She's the California Department of Water Resources Director. So, doing that on hers. Okay, everybody be well. I'll see you soon. I love you guys. Big hug. Thank you. Bye.